What's up guys, Weldon Customs here, and today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Juggernaut figure right here. We're going to put him together and see how cool he is. So, let's get to work. Alright, so first let's start with the legs. Actually no, let's do the body first. The body looks like you just pop it in there. Let's see how the joints feel. Feel pretty good. If you guys watched my Hulkbuster review, I know a lot of people have trouble with the joints after they put it together, so I always recommend you guys moving around the joints a little bit just to make sure and see how they feel. So there you go. You love that clicking feeling, and this is gonna be huge, you can tell already. So let's get the right foot on. Good socket. Just the little one. Feels pretty good. Alright, and then adjust. There you go. Alright, next we will do the arms. Right? This is the right arm. Okay. Oh yeah. This is the one. Oh yeah. Okay. Last is the head. There you go. Alright guys, so here is the Juggernaut all put together and built. Looks pretty cool looking, I have to admit. I was looking forward to this a lot because I don't have a Juggernaut in my collection anymore. I used to have the Marvel Legends one and the Marvel Select one, but I sold those because I didn't like them that much, but we'll go into that later. First off, this is a pretty decent hefty figure. It feels pretty good in weight. Not too heavy, but not too light. It feels very solid. That's the most important part about it. A couple key things to talk about first off the bat. Taking a look at the head underneath, he does have another sculpted actual head, which is kind of interesting. I wonder how it looks like if it's just an actual head, which I don't think it is. I think it's just the base part maybe. But looking at the face sculpt, looks really good. Take a look at that. Zoom in. There you go. Very good sculpting on this. This is probably the best sculpting on the whole figure. You can see all of the damage that the helmet takes, which is pretty accurate. And you can see the face underneath there. You can see the teeth, nicely sculpted. Some people have said that the eyes are too wide or too far apart. You know, whatever. I don't really mind that much, to be honest. But I think it looks really good. I like the fact that they actually have a separate piece like that to the head and the helmet. But it would have been nice if you could actually take the helmet off though. So that'd been pretty cool. Alright, now going quickly into the color scheme. I don't mind the colors. The colors look okay. The upper part of the body and also the legs are lighter brown, while the gauntlets and the helmet are a shade darker. But it's understandable because if anything, this part of the body is basically part of his costume, like clothing, while this part and the helmet is metal, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. So it's not the same substance. So remember that. But going to the lower part of his body, you could tell that there is different shades of red, which is not horrible also, to be honest. I know some people have nitpicked that, but I don't think it's that bad. So basically what it is that someone pointed out, this whole part in the middle is a red piece of plastic, while over here they repainted it over. Probably it was brown or something like that, so they didn't get exactly the same match. Looking down at the boots are pretty much the same color as this part right here. But like I said before, I don't really mind that. I barely even notice it, to be honest. Alright, going to articulation, like I showed before, he does have a ball jointed head on a hinge. His head doesn't go up and down, but it does like rotate back and forward. So that's something interesting right there. It's such a wide head in the helmet. He does turn left and right also. No pivot though, really. The shoulders have those standard hinge joints that rotate, so they go all the way up. That's pretty good. Go down, up and down as well, like that. He does have a bicep swivel. One point at the elbow, right there. And at the wrist, he has a hinge that rotates and swivels, so that's pretty good right there. He does have a decent ab crunch as well. It goes back about that much. It goes forward. This is standard. This is 1 and 2. So pretty good ab crunch. You can get him some nice poses right there, which is pretty good. He does have a waist swivel as well too, so that's pretty good. There you go. He has T-jointed hips, so that's pretty nice. They go up about that far. That's pretty decent, not bad at all for a big guy. They don't go back that much. In and out about that much. Thigh swivel, 1 point at the knee, and at the boot he does have a hinge over there. Doesn't have a boot swivel though, but he has a hinge right here at the ankle, and he has a pivot. So very standard articulation for a Marvel Legends figure. Very impressive for such a big guy though. You really just gotta get everything moving a little bit. He has pretty thick proportions though. You know, he has thick arms, thick legs, so the articulation is there. So you just hope that his thick body doesn't get in the way of it, but it doesn't. It's pretty good. The pivots in the ankle really do help a lot, to be honest. You could probably get in some great poses, running poses probably. Just turn his body to the side like that. See, you can make him stand on one leg. Can you stand? Come on. There you go. Not the greatest, but whatever. And if anyone was actually wondering how tall he really is, we'll take a look right now. He is about just under 9 inches, give or take. If you want to go more specific, he's about 22.5 centimeters tall. So he's definitely a big boy. Alright, so quick size comparison right now compared to the other Hasbro Marvel Legend Build-A-Figures that I have in my collection. Looks pretty good. I don't mind the size right here. He is a pretty big, hefty guy. Not bad. Not bad at all. Kind of makes you wonder and think about how many figures you have to actually buy to have all this. And I don't even have all of the Build-A-Figures, to be honest. So you collectors out there. And here is for another size comparison of the Hulk from SH Figure Arts compared to him side by side. I don't have the Marvel Legends one anymore. I don't know what I did with it, to be honest. I think I sold it. But this is a pretty good size for Hulk, and I think it looks pretty good. And for a last size comparison, here he is with the other figures from the whole wave, and he does look pretty good. It's a pretty decent wave, honestly. It's pretty nice. Some figures definitely have some quality control issues. Like I got Phoenix back there, and her legs are so warped I can't even stand her. Actually, my Deadpool is actually very, very stiff. I can't even move his arms. His shoulders are really stiff. His arms over here are very bent, so I'm gonna have to fix him. And my Havoc came with 2 right hands, which kind of sucks, so I have to do something about that. But other than that, it's a good looking wave, not bad at all. Definitely have a lot of great looking figures in there, obviously. And that's about it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like always, comment, criticize, subscribe, do whatever you want to pay attention. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at wildandcustoms.com. If you like the video, get a thumbs up. Peace.